welcome back to the writing studio. Today we are going to write our very first poem. Are you excited? Because I know I am. Poetry is a type of writing that typically uses rhythm or rhyme to express those strong feelings. Let's go ahead and say that definition together. Mere words. Poetry is a type of writing that typically uses rhyme or rhythm to express strong feelings. Mirrors off. Excellent job, writers. I bet you're wondering, what type of poem are we going to write today? We are going to write an acrostic poem. What is it called? That's right, an acrostic poem. When you write an acrostic poem, you take a word and you write it from top to bottom. What? I can't wait to show you what this looks like. But before I do, let's go ahead and say our I can for today. I can write an acrostic poem. Mere words. I can write an acrostic poem. All right, writers, mirrors off. Let's go ahead and get started with step 1. We need to go ahead and look at our brainstorming sheet from last week. So go ahead and pull out your poetry hearts so you can start to see those topics that you have strong feelings about. Here were mine: books, dogs, skiing, bugs, and of course my nephew Ollie. So I need to choose one of these topics to turn into an acrostic poem. This is pretty easy. Of course, my first poem is going to be about my nephew, Ollie. Okay, so writers, now that we have our poem or our topic, it's time to turn that into a poem. So for acrostic poetry, you take your topic and you write it vertically. That means from top to bottom. So it looks like this. Since I said I'm writing about my nephew, Ollie, I am going to write Ollie's name from top to bottom. O-L-L-I-E. Ollie. Now I'm ready for the next step. So what I need to do is think of a word that describes Ollie using the different letters in his name. So let's look at the first letter, of course, the letter O. I need to think of a word that starts with O that describes my nephew Ollie. Ooh, I know, he loves going outside on adventures. He's very outdoorsy. That's such a great word to describe him. Okay, next letter, L. Lovable. I just love my nephew so much. All right, on to the next letter. And now, did you notice how there's already an L, so I don't write the L again for lovable. Same with outdoorsy, because we're using the letters that we wrote vertically in our acrostic poem. I have another L. Can you guys help me think of another L word for my nephew Ollie? What's a word that describes him? Thinking caps on. What's your word? Little. That's such a great word to describe him because he is so tiny. Little. Excellent. What about I? Can you guys help me brainstorm again? What do you got for me? Interesting. I love that word. Okay, last letter, E. Let's see, let's think of a word that starts with the letter E that would describe who Ollie is. Yeah, excitable. He does get so excited in all of those videos that I show you. What a great word. You guys are great brainstormers. Wow, writers, we just finished our first acrostic poem. So let's go ahead and read it together. Ready? Ollie. Outdoorsy, lovable, little, interesting, excitable. That is such a great poem. I cannot wait to show it to him. I could even take it a step further and start to draw a picture of little Ollie. He would just love that. So now, writers, it's your turn. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to look at your brainstorming hearts and pick a topic that you have strong feelings about. What is something that you want to turn into your acrostic poem? After you pick your topic, write your word vertically. That means top to bottom. And the final step is think of a word for each letter that describes your topic. 3 simple steps. I'm going to repeat them one more time. Step 1, pick a topic. Step 2, write it vertically. And step 3, use describing words to describe your topic. All right, writers, I cannot wait to see your poems. You can do this. You can write acrostic poetry. Happy writing!